And we're here with Brian Walker with his deck profile for Black Salvo.
Yeah, alright, I'm trying to keep this pretty short. This is just the deck I ran at my local regional. I went,
What regional was that?
it was Richmond. I went 7-2. I lost to, Frog Monarchs and Gladiator Beasts. But I got 18th out of like 300 people. And everybody wanted to see it, so that's how it goes. Start off with, 2 Black Salvos, mainly because I run Salvo. 3 Decoichis because he's the main guy. One of my favorite monsters. Flip, draw a card. It's easy. 3 Battle Faders. It helps you play conservative because this deck plays real conservative. So when people commit to the field a lot and they have big pushes, you just drop the Battle Fader and it ends the battle phase. And plus, it makes the good sack target for these guys. 3 Caius, my favorite monster in the deck, because he comes down, he's instant removal. Basically, it makes you either break even or minus yourself by negating him, which makes room for my big guys. And I have 3-dimensional alchemists. They help me get back my remove from play monsters, my battle faders, anything that gets bottomless. I run 2 Cyber Dragon, just 2 is good. 2 Cyber Valley, because I feel like, especially with to really use Cyber Battle Fader the best, you got to get it off the field. You can't just let it sit there. So I either sack it off for Caius, summon the Black Salvo, make an 8-star synchro, or get it off the field with Cyber Valley and draw 2 cards. So I'm always doing something good with my battle faders. And then Sangan, Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Arm, and Gorus.
How many is that?
22 monsters.
22 monsters.
I know I run a lot, but it just works good because you need monsters to constantly press. So my spells: 2 Book, 2 MSTs, 1 Gold Sark, Dark Hole, Reborn, Cold Wave. This card is really good, and I still run it because it helps you make big pushes. The deck doesn't usually make big plays, but Cold Wave allows me to make good plays, big pushes, along with Giant Grenade. Scapegoat. Scapegoat's a really good card because for 1 card that gives me 4 tokens, so that saves me 4 monster attacks, potentially. Or somebody goes attack, I go flip Scapegoat, and they kill a token, and I can use it with Cyber Valley to also help draw cards. Or if I have a Black Salvo in my hand and no Decoichi in the grave, flip up a Scapegoat, and then I have an option to make a 4 through a 7-star synchro potentially. Also, it helps me make Mistworm plays. They kill a token. I have 3 tokens. I'll go Salvo, bring back Decoichi, use Salvo, Decoichi, and 2 tokens, and that's a Mistworm. Then and last but not least, Allure, because you got to run that. And then my traps, they're pretty solid. 2 Bottomless, MST. Call to Hunt is really good, especially when with so much spell and trap destruction. People run MSTs, Gladiator Beasts run Geyserus, so when they destroy it or something, I'll go Call to Hunt, bring back a Sangan or Dimensional Alchemist, preferably Dimensional Alchemist, which helps me get back my battle faders and such or anything, or I can use it to bring back something to sack off for Caius, anything I need at the time. Trap Dust Shoot. People have been straying away from this card, but I like it because it lets you look at your opponent's hand. Anything that lets you look at your opponent's hand is really good. And I get to disrupt their plays, and I get knowledge of their hand, so I know how to play around it. Trap Stun's really good because with no Heavy Storm, people are playing so many defensive back rows and traps. So if I can potentially go Trap Stun and it shuts down their whole back row for their whole turn, it's just ridiculous. And then I run Mirror Force and Solemn Judgment. A lot of people are running Solemn Warnings. I think it's okay, but I don't really need it because I don't need to stop anything because I should usually have answers to get rid of it with 3 Black Roses and 3 Caius and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I can find a way to get rid of all their monsters without paying 2,000 life points. I don't feel like I need to pay life points. It's scarce. life points are too scarce. But that's basically it. My Black Salvo deck. Hope y'all liked it.
So when's your next regionals?
I don't really know. I think they said they're going to Rockville and then next weekend. I might go. I think I'm gonna make a couple changes. The only thing is I might take out one Cyber Valley and one Scapegoat and put in a Plague Spreader into Mind Control because it gives me even more synchro access. Because usually I only can make 8 stars by either using a Black Salvo and a Cyber Dragon or Battle Fader and Black Salvo. But this gives me another option with Plague Spreader because I can use Caius, remove a card. If I have a Plague in the grave, I can bring it back, make an 8 star, make a Stardust. So I'm going to just try it out and we'll see how it goes then.
And that's Brian Walker with Salvo Deck.